I'm Dan Naylor. My topic is Grant Ideas in History 701. It's December 2025, so Merry Christmas to all and a belated Happy Thanksgiving. My grant idea has to do with investigating the site of a mass grave at the War of 1812 Battle of Plattsburgh in northern New York State. Before reviewing the explore sites, I set down some parameters. First of all, the grant has to be simple for the grant agency. The proposal will take a distinctive but grounded approach and will be the first phase for continuing grants in future, Lord willing. The grant idea is crafted to engage the affective domain to motivate the granting agency, and it must include a Christian worldview. I looked at all 10 of the excellent Explore sites. I chose the 4th Explore section of the National Park Service Historic Preservation Fund, though as well I would have to give a nod to research travel to get this thing started as well. I'm going to keep my options open. If NPS doesn't work out, I'll use the DAR site. Moving through the site, I scoped the NPS's competitive grants. Among their many initiatives, I located the American Battlefield Protection Program. It caught my attention. It's based, incidentally, on altruism, as the goal of the battle sites is to learn and heal from the past through preservation and interpretation. I don't have to worry about acquiring a battlefield site. But for subsequent grants, I have to keep in mind from the source, battlefield restoration grants and battlefield interpretation grants. The website was easy to use, included step-by-step directions, multiple links, and according to my source, my proposed grant idea falls within the parameters. It's a battlefield on American soil and a grant award ranging from $20,000 to $200,000. If you twisted my arm, $100,000, we'll say. So this range would be adequate to begin research, planning, outreach, and educational activities. First goal, to liaise with other agencies associated with the battle site to ensure we don't tread on anyone's toes, such as State of New York, veterans groups, museums. Second goal, to respectfully inspect the 40-acre Crab Island site with the goal of locating precisely the mass graves and then keeping that information strictly confidential. Our activities would be a 10-day visit with the goal of producing, obviously, still images and video, but as well, a feasibility for ground-penetrating radar, test pits, remote sensing, magnetometry, and soil chemistry analysis. The grant idea is firmly to honor the War of 1812, a time period that has been neglected. In gathering information, the Battle of Plattsburgh, I found out, took place in northern New York, around the shores of and on Lake Champlain, where the two sides fought concurrent naval and land engagements. This was September 1814, 4 months before the famous Battle of New Orleans. The fact that one side won and the Americans beat the British, no mistake, is very strange, because all of the battles of the War of 1812 were draws, and both sides took heavy casualties. Talking about heavy casualties, Crab Island in Lake Champlain was the site of a military hospital. Many bodies buried there, maybe as many as 150. Now, this is a fabulous and rich historical source of information about individuals and their modern-day families in our age of DNA. Also, meticulously excavated graves will provide artifacts such as buttons, clothing, jewelry. We can find out whether the dead were American, Canadian, British, soldiers, or sailors. It would be nice to know if people had European, Black, or Native, or, if you will, other backgrounds. On the Christian worldview side, a native, William Apess, became a Methodist minister and author after the war. That one's for you, Kate. It is healthy and spiritual, as well as respectful, to remember those who died for our freedom. I'd like to see the bodies exhumed, identified, and buried with honors at Arlington. See you next time.